Hello YouTube, Thibaut Van Dam here with another YouTube video, and for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, I am a DIY singer-songwriter based in Southeast London, and I'm very excited today because this is the first song that I have played on my YouTube channel all year so far, of this new year of 2021, and this is because I've been going through a lot of different things, a lot of changes, like my partner's moving to another city, and I've started therapy, and just all these other things, and I'm trying to develop my self-employment as a guitar tutor, and so I'm just working on a lot of different things, and beyond that, I've actually been trying to make YouTube videos where I talk more about music royalties, because that's one of the other aspects of having a career as a DIY musician. You'll see that I'm playing a different instrument. If you do subscribe to my channel, you'll see I'm playing a classical guitar. I think I really lucked out when I found this guitar. It was just one of these great sort of experiences. I biked to a whole new area. I want to say it was West Norwood. Yeah, West Norwood. I biked there. It was like maybe 10 miles. And I got a bike through Dulwich, and I saw Dulwich College, which is a freaking castle. And yeah, I just had a really good time. I picked it up. I wasn't really sure about it. The intonation was really off, but I got it set up. And I think it's great. I think it was the exact instrument I wanted. It wasn't expensive, but I just think it sounds great, and I connect with it. And I knew I needed to get a classical guitar because for so long I have played songs, I have written pieces of music that have no words, that were like classical and avant-garde and weird. And for the most part, I've described myself as alternative folk. But I think one of the other ways I describe the music I write is neoclassical. And this is because oftentimes I've written pieces that have no lyrics, and it's not just banging away. It's like definitely not really categorized in a type of folk. And it's just different. And I think that now that I have a classical guitar, it's a lot easier to contextualize the music that I've written in the framework of actually classical music. And I wrote this song just now, literally within the last 30 minutes. It's one of these weird days in March where it's raining and it's sunny and it keeps alternating. And I haven't had a day like this since years ago when I went to France. And I was just thinking about this thing, and then I wrote this, which is kind of a weird piece of music because it alternates between, I think, a minor key and a major key. And, so I'm excited to play it, and I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Yeah, so very short. There's not a whole lot to it, but it's kind of a weird, yeah, it's definitely weird. And I was thinking of adding some comedic lines about, I don't know, I was thinking about how I used to play ultimate frisbee on these fields in New Jersey with some friends, and I just wanted to know the names of all those fields because there were like these really small parks. And I mean, to be honest, where I grew up, it was like we were next to a county park. It was huge. So it wasn't like, but then there was also these like little parks, um, and it made me think of that. All these just little parks. It was weird because it was just, just grass and just like a playground, and maybe like a basketball hoop or something. And it was very small, and it was so weird because, I mean, it's weird because in London, I go to a park, like parks are the only nature I have. Whereas before it was like the parks I used to go to were like kind of like a more mediocre version of nature. Like if I really wanted to have a good day in nature, I'd just go for a walk in the county park, and then I'd be immersed in trees. And so it's just weird. And I was thinking about it, and anyway, it's kind of a funky piece of music, and it's not funky at all, but it's definitely weird, and for me anyway. And I just have so many of these little weird ideas. So I think I'm just going to start sharing these, and I really want to begin my next recording all on tape, which is just going to be a collection of these kind of recordings. Just really short classical pieces of music that just are weird because I have so many of them, and I feel like they're all quaint in their own little nice way, and I want to share them with people. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I am working on a video series all about music royalties. So if you are a musician, if you're interested in that, please check out those videos. I released a single, let me think, earlier this month, actually at the end of last month, February 28th, I released the second part to HTML, which was the last song on my album, 79, which came out, the night before Halloween. Very exciting. I really know how to pick the days, don't I? Just memorable days, the end of the month. You don't forget that, do you? You're like, oh yeah, it came out the last day of that month. Then you just have to remember one of the 12 months. You know what I mean? It's like pretty straightforward. And what else? I sprained my wrist, like this wrist, pretty bad. And so that was one of the other reasons why I haven't been making videos. So yeah, I've just been sort of absent. But I'm going to keep making videos about music royalties, about playing cover songs, playing original songs. And yeah, thanks for watching, and ciao for now.